I decided that the next time I meet a woman I think is attractive, rather than holding back and being cautious, I'm going...
Cautious. Cautious.
Rather than holding back and being cautious, I'm going... I made it onto the team for the new Defense Department laser-equipped surveillance satellite.
Surveillance. Surveillance.
Laser-equipped surveillance satellite.
Now, I try very hard to make our lunch hours educational and informative, but your insistence on talking about your own lives stymies.
Insistence. Insistence.
Your insistence on talking about your own lives stymies. You squandered your time with me, and the moment has now passed. Feast on your disappointment. Much.
Feast. Feast.
On your disappointment. Much.
Rum cake?
Rum. Rum.
Rum cake? I'm in this country legally, you know.
Legally. Legally.
I'm in this country legally, you know.
Has Mr. Wallowitz ever committed a crime?
Of course not. I'm here on an H-1B visa, which means...
Visa. Visa.
I'm here on an H-1B visa, which means...
You work with Mr. Wallowitz here at the university, correct?
Yes. Of course, we're in different departments. He's an engineer and I'm an experimental physicist.
Physicist. Physicist.
An engineer and I'm an experimental physicist.
Yeah. Can my 6'2" Navy SEAL husband come with us?
Navy. Navy.
Navy SEAL husband come with us?
I'm going to answer that with a visual aid. This is my 9-disc complete Lord of...
Disc. Disc.
This is my 9-disc complete Lord of the Rings trilogy Blu-ray set. Mr. Wallowitz borrowed it. Damaged plastic retention hub number 3.
Hub. Hub.
Damaged plastic retention hub number 3.
That's really not the sort of thing we're interested in.
You heard me say Blu-ray, right?
Ray. Ray.
You heard me say Blu-ray, right? He crashed the Mars rover while attempting to impress a woman. He recommended that I go see the third Matrix movie because...
Matrix. Matrix.
He recommended that I go see the third Matrix movie because it's just as good as the first one. If that's not irresponsible, I don't know what is.
Irresponsible. Irresponsible.
If that's not irresponsible, I don't know what is.
What are you doing up?
Sleep eludes me, Leonard.
Really?
Elude. Elude.
Sleep eludes me, Leonard.
Really?
Why the predicted mass of the quantum vacuum has little effect on the expansion of the universe. And it's been weeks since I took that accidental sip of Red Bull.
Accidental. Accidental.
It's been weeks since I took that accidental sip of Red Bull. I believe will tip the scales back in his favor. Howard Joel Wallowitz. H is for honesty, of which he has much.
Honesty. Honesty.
H is for honesty, of which he has much. When there are much more serious security threats to pursue. For instance, when I first met Leonard, he was on the verge of giving away rock.
Verge. Verge.
He was on the verge of giving away rock. I'm quite familiar with Dr. Tyson. He's responsible for the demotion of Pluto from planetary status.
Planetary. Planetary.
From planetary status. Ergo, I do not like you.
But I actually didn't demote Pluto. That was a vote of the International Astronomical Union.
Astronomical. Astronomical.
That was a vote of the International Astronomical Union. That was a vote of the International Astronomical Union.
If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Merry, merry,
We'd all have a Merry Christmas. Howard, the person at fault for you not getting a security clearance is me.
clearance, clearance,
The person at fault for you not getting a security clearance is me. I have troubles, Penny. Come to pour them out to the sympathetic ear of the local barkeep.
sympathetic, sympathetic,
To the sympathetic ear of the local barkeep.
Now, where were we?
I believe you were about to ask me to choose a cocktail.
cocktail, cocktail,
I believe you were about to ask me to choose a cocktail.
Now, where were we?
I believe you were about to ask me to choose a cocktail. Fortunately, thanks to computer-savvy alcoholics, there's an...
savvy, savvy,
Fortunately, thanks to computer-savvy alcoholics, there's an... Sex on the beach? I hardly think so. Rob Roy, Silk Slipper, Mad Hatter.
slipper, slipper,
Rob Roy, Silk Slipper, Mad Hatter.
What?
You'll need pitted brandied cherries, gin, rosewater, Angus...
gin, gin,
Gin, rosewater, Angus... I can't taste the cherries.
cherry, cherry,
I can't taste the cherries.
You're giving me a couch cushion?
No,
cushion, cushion,
my feelings for my spot are much greater. It is the
singular, singular,
It is the